Hey guys, it's me again. Oh my god, that woman. Okay, so today is Thursday, which all day today I thought it was Friday for some reason. I don't know why, but I thought it was Friday. Um, oh, I I took. I'm on my lunch break, but I'm reading my emails at the same time. But I just thought I'd take a moment to say hello to you guys and to tell you hi. And I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Um, I have my blanket on. See, I'm covering my belly because it's that time of the month. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's that time of the month, and it's because women's cycle stuff. But yeah, I'm doing okay. My pain is kind of going away, going and coming, but I'm doing okay. So I just want to take a moment to talk about topic of what was it? Oh, about youth, right? The differences between the youth now and older people now. So I guess I would be considered one of those older people now because I'm no longer that young to be considered the youth now, for sure. I think I'm past adulthood now for quite some time. But anyways, like the youth now, um, I would say is totally different from the youth when I was younger. So much has changed, especially with cell phones and everything going digital, and they want to make everything digital, and everybody's finding themselves on these devices just click clacking like all day long. So their heads down and they're not looking at the world around us, which actually is happening a lot now, more now than anything. I think a lot of people are like getting a lot of these injuries because of what's going on in the world with their phones and their devices. So they have their phones and their devices in their hands, and they're like so into it, into what they're texting each other and what's going on Twitter and everybody else's lives but their own. When actuality, they probably should be really paying attention to what's around them, especially now more than ever, because so many bad things are happening now in this world. It's very good to be cautious. But yeah, so I noticed that because, as you all know, I work for a health insurance company. So I see these things happen as they're happening. I see a lot of injuries all over the world with people having a lot of neck injury, pain in their back, in their thoracic spine, and stuff like that. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with that because it's usually younger people. Also, people getting in accidents because they're too busy on their phone, either in their car or as they're walking, which really makes me laugh so much because, like I said before, people really should be paying attention to what they're doing and what's around them. So, yeah. So, I would say that is a big difference with the youth and the older people now, which is me included in this. I'm so used to not being with a phone. I've told all of you more than once that my phone is not like it's not like my clutch. I don't have it around me. I have it. In fact, right now, my phone is on the other side of the house, plugged in the charger because yeah, it's just there and I don't pay attention to it. I'm really bad about that. Like really bad about keeping it with me anywhere I go. I just don't feel comfortable with having it with me. I will take it out. However, I will take it out when I do go somewhere because I want that to be with me in case of emergency. It's handy. Um, but yeah, so I am one of those older people that, yes, I'm adaptable to change. And I think we all should be, especially nowadays, because of how everything's evolving and going on in this world with technology and how well it's going with that.
Lunch is ready.
That is my dinner bell. Okay. Okay, I think that's all that's going to be of that. But anyways, so I just wanted to take a minute to tell you guys that the differences between older people and younger people now is older people realize how much has changed. And we've all those older people were so used to being in the environment where we keep an eye on each other, look at our environment, see what's going on, and so used to being without devices and all these technologies. And the thing is, with these newer kids, I think a lot with the older people, we're so used to like being have that spirit of knowing what our surroundings are and know what's around us and know how hard it does take to earn that technology that's in your hand. So, and I think we respect it and we have that hard work ethic behind us. We know how much it costs, we know what it takes. And I think in that aspect, we have a little bit more respect for each other as older people than the newer generation. I think the newer generation, they are smarter because they have all this technology in their hand and they're becoming a little sassy pants, because they know so much. But I think they're missing the factors of respect when it comes to um, having that knowledge and why it's there and where it came from. Um, the respect that we have for each other is really good. And we have learned in the past to make sure that we, as older people, have learned that, you know, it's healthy, it's good for us to love one another, to respect each other and respect each other's business so we can have a great outcome in life with each other and with the people we work with every day. And that work ethic, it's so important, especially in our lives. And I don't think this generation has that kind of background. What we learned in school a long time ago was a lot of work ethical stuff. I remember learning just typing alone. Like I learned in typing when I was in school how to use a manual typewriter and how hard it was to push down on each key and learning to type and type and type, so hard. But now we have these keyboards and everything else that's so easy. So you just sit there and just type like so fast. And you can even do it on your phones now. But I remember when I was in school, it was a manual typewriter and it was like pushing down like each button with your fingers. And it was so difficult. And you learn to appreciate the things that we have now more as an older person than a newer person, like the youth now, would actually have all that technology, all of that easy stuff in their hand already, which it makes me think that they're losing some of that hard work ethic that we learned and that gratefulness and thankfulness that we learned growing up. But I think it's our job as older people to let the youth know about those things, tell them about our stories, about how it used to be so hard just to type anything. It's good for them to know. It's good for them to know how money is earned. And it's good for them to know that we need to respect each other and each other's space, especially nowadays with the COVID and everything. But I know I'm going to talk so much more about this topic because it's a huge topic. There's so many things out there. There's so many differences between the youth now and what we've learned because we've accomplished so much throughout all these years growing up. But Stephen, thank you for the topic. It's so much. I can open my mouth. I swear to God, like I'm diarrhea of the mouth all the time. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi and tell you guys that. And I will continue this topic another day, but I have to go back to work. So thank you all. High fives. Another day gone. Boom. Doing a good job, guys. I know you guys are. Keep it up. God bless you all. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye.